What's this?
Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Plumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of HOMM 7, The Lost Tales of Axeoth, Unity Campaign, Episode 6. It is here, it is time, and we are going to go and do battle. Where does that lead me? Probably somewhere very impressively awesome, but I'm not going to take it. We're going to go here, we're going to get this done, and boom! Tome of Order is here. I don't know what that does for me, but it's there. Our quest is completed. Movement on the beach, shouted the sailor in the crow's nest. I picked up my speculum and went to the port side to look. There, approaching the lone dinghy, was Genevieve. She appeared tired, but there was still some spring to her step. There were a few ribs in her clothing that hadn't been there before. Ribs? Okay. And she appeared in need of a bath. Well, that's a thing, I suppose. I watched as the two sailors that were always on shore loaded Genevieve and her horse into the dinghy and started rowing out to sea toward the storm watcher. All hands on deck! I want the ship ready for launch in 1 hour, I ordered. Later, Genevieve climbed down to the deck of the ship and sat down. Okay. Or she just climbed to the deck of the ship and sat down. I could use some wine, she said. I gestured to the nearest sailor, who ran below deck. So, what did you learn? The basics for it all, Furlon. I learned the basics, and I learned that I am not insane. Well, that's a relief, I said. Get some rest. You can tell me everything later. Alright, I hit OK. It didn't seem... Aha! There it is. It took me 2 months, 1 week, and 1 day. On to the next map! And our destiny will be continued further. Or something like that. I've got no idea. We can assume that that's what's going to happen. I heard a noise. Did you guys hear that noise? I heard that noise. We explored the broken isles, studying the islands from afar while Genevieve worked in her private room. She was putting the finishing touches on a spellbook she would later name the Tome of Order when the storm hit. One moment we were sailing on flat seas, and then the clouds blackened and a powerful gust hit us like a wall. I rushed onto deck, lashing myself to the wheelhouse. My first mate was behind the wheel, and since he was stronger than me, I left him there to follow my instructions. Waves and wind beat at us for the better part of an hour when Genevieve dragged herself half out the trap door to the wheelhouse. Okay. Need my help? She shouted. She saved my ship from a storm once, using her magic to redirect the wind that threatened to tip the ship over. That was the debt I owed her. This is no ordinary storm, I said. A horrible crack, somewhat like lightning, pierced the blustering wind, okay, and we all turned toward the main mast. I noticed it was bent at an odd angle. Then another blast of wind hit it, and the mast snapped in two. It toppled onto the starboard side, shattering the deck, and fell into the sea. Below deck, Genevieve, I yelled, either this storm will kill us, or fate will spare us, but your magic can't help us now. This time, it was all up to my ship. Could she hold together? The answer? No. Or somehow we're magically here on the island, and I don't know what happened. Our ship looks a little bit worse for the wear out there, I think. Alright, we're here. We have quests and missions and various horrible things like that, and Furlon has skills he can level up and use. He is magically level 9, which is pretty cool. Alright, well, he doesn't seem to be a magic user, but I like the fact that he does have navigation as his ability. I do like that, actually, quite a bit. Alright, he actually doesn't have the... Is it just... Yeah, just... That's weird. But they've added it, so that's pretty cool. Alright. Each spell the hero casts is this. What are you? You're a blade mage. Start of each combat round, all arcane shielding. I think we're still going to have to go with that as our first skill. We're going to go down here as our second. And then we're going to get... Meta magic bonus is doubled before. I think we're going to go with this. Meta magic master. We're going to go with that. We have leadership as well. I think we're going to get tactics because I do so enjoy tactics, and I really do like the leadership tree as well. I don't care for that one. I do like the rousing speech. And there it is. Maybe it's not the ideal situation, guys and gals, but I like it a lot, so we're going to roll with it. And we're going to hope that it is an okay thing. Alright, and she has this. 10 magic when casting prime spells, plus 10 spirit. Well, I guess that's that. Alright, and let's see what our quests are. The Air Mage. The storm that brought Genevieve and Furlon to the island was not a natural phenomenon. A mage of the air tradition is behind it. Genevieve must find that mage and defeat him or her. Find and defeat Aril, the Air Mage. And we'll get the Tome of Life, because clearly an Air Mage would have a Tome of Life. That makes perfect sense, right? Shipwrecked. Furlon needs wood to repair the Stormwatcher. Take control of 3 sawmills. Okay. Journey Through the Isles, Part 2. The heroes are limited to level 15 in this map. Genevieve and Furlon must not be defeated. Simple and easy. Sweet, sweet, nice style. Alright, so we know what's up. We know what's going down. We do have some creatures in crew that wish to join us, which makes me a pretty happy chappy, as they say. We're going to roll out with Genevieve. I think that is going to be the play. Yes, I would like you to join me, and I would like you to let your people join me as well. Yep, that's a thing that I want, and you can have this because of reasons. I don't really know why specifically, but you can have it. I'll allow it. It's a thing I am willing to allow you to have. Alright, we will take you, and you guys will join me. And now we shall go and take a look at our actual troopage here. I'm okay with most of these things going where they're at. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, there's an oasis. We'll take the oasis. Some other various random things. We're going to come over there and try to do some murder to them, I guess. We can tag this up. We can tag this up, get some gold going here. We'll hit the oasis on our own in the next turn. And the Air Mage. Whoa. On the second morning, anchored in the clear blue lagoon, I heard a surprise shout from somewhere below deck. I threw on my blue coat and rushed below, pushing my way past several sailors on my way to the common room where my men slept. My first mate was standing in the middle of the room with a big grin on his face, which was odd because just the day before he had been bedridden with 2 broken legs caused during the storm. "What's this?" I said. "Dunno, Captain. I woke up feeling pretty good. No pain," said the first mate. Genevieve entered at this moment, looked at the man, and grinned. "Did you do this?" I asked her. "No, but I have an idea what's responsible," she answered. She turned to leave. "I'm going ashore for a while." "Wait!" I said, running after her. I found her in her room, gathering her sturdy hiking clothes. When she started undressing in front of me, I quickly turned my back. What are you doing?" I asked. "Haven't you noticed this island is teeming with life, Furlon? Our hunters don't have to go any further than a few feet into the trees to catch enough deer to feed us all. And we could probably fish this lagoon for a decade and never run out of food." "Yes, but I have a crippled ship here. We both agree that the storm was magical, but we have no idea who would throw such a spell against us. Aren't you just a little bit worried?" I asked. "No, I'll handle the problem when I come to it. Right now I have a theory to prove." "But what about my ship?" "Fix it," Genevieve said. I said she didn't want to hear about it, but Mistress Bull was right about one thing. This island was teeming with life, which meant trees as well. Hopefully there will be enough to repair the Stormwatcher. It looked like Genevieve wasn't the only one that was going on a hike. Alright. Hiking it up with and without Genevieve. I like it. Or maybe I don't. I don't know. Ooh, a bag of endless gold. I am all over that junk. Give it to me. Give it to me now. Alright. Well, before we end our turn, we are going to be replacing our offhand with the bag of endless gold. Alright, Genevieve Seymour, go and do battle with them. Make them die and suffer in pain, lightning, fire, and ice, and whatever other things you want to throw at them. Poison, maybe. Well, you do have Implosion, which is a pretty nasty spell, so there's that. There is that. Alright, let's begin. You do seem to have a large quantity of... Oh, my goodness. Hi. I did not expect you to be able to close the gap. That's something interesting. And horrible. Alright, I shall slay you. And I shall hit you with lightning, maybe, more than likely, probably. Lightning bolt. Fire bolt. Even though fire seems kind of meh. Alright, Implosion. I put that up at number 1. And what else? We got like time control, all sorts of crazy stuff. That actually doesn't cost us any mana. That's weird. Why does that cost us no mana? Creature changes the initiative of all creatures in the area. Maybe it's dependent on how many people we hit with it. But you're dead. And that's all that really matters. Alright. We could probably take you out, but we're gonna wait. Going to... What do we do? 48, we do 48, we do 48, we do 48, 48, 48, 48. Okay. I get the idea. 48 is pretty much it. But then we do 71 because we're amazing. We're literally amazing. Alright, we're gonna kill 3 of you off. I'm actually kind of surprised that we're able to do that. Okay, we'll kill 2 of you off as well, I suppose. Waddle on over here. We'll move here. I guess we'll come over this way. And despite the poison hitting us, it did not do enough to kill off anyone. I shall wait my turn, and you shall die when it is yours. Oh, that's super sad. But, oh, well, we survived it. I actually didn't think she could move that far. But, Yay, no losses. First battle, victory. Alright, we got what, sea pirates from here? Oh, we can get quite a few different random creatures. That's interesting. Alright, we'll get that. What are mermaids like? Well, they're ranged units. And then the Kappa. Well, we'll get some mermaids for now. We'll deal with Kappa and whatnot later. Alright, we shall go back and do battle with the orc swine. Look at the doe and the deer up there. It's pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. We'll end our turn, and we shall do battle. And there's 40 of them. This could be impressive, except for the part where we have Implosion up our sleeve, which is going to make things a lot easier than you might think. You do seem pretty angry, buddy. Alright, how many do we kill with this? We kill 20. How many do we kill with this? 26. Well, I think we have our answer. Boom. We get to cast another spell? Nope, we do not. Alright, we shall wait until you move. Oh, and of course you do. Why wouldn't you? Well, you didn't have enough oomph to take out the mermaids, so that's something. It's like, of course you have high morale. Why wouldn't you? You're an orc that's fighting multiple other random creatures that are far superior to you in all ways. Just saying. Just saying, we do tend to kind of own the field of battle, and we have some diversity. Chances are your run at them and headbutt them to death strategy not really going to be super effective this time around. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Oh, we get Sunbeam and Heal. That sounds exciting too. I am all for that. Hey, 1,000 gold or experience. I know what I meant, guys. I know it. I know it. No, it's fine. Oh, everything hurts today, guys. It is a day of soreness, pain, aches, and agony. Well, maybe the agony is a little overstated. But it's interesting. Hey, you want to join me? Yes, let's have you just not exist anymore. How's that? Save me the trouble of having to kill you. Hey, we learned 2 new spells. Well done, Genevieve Seymour. Well done. Ugh. Well, it's still not a super exciting situation to find myself in, but okay. Alright, we're gonna go over yonder. Eventually. We'll be able to actually do some murder, death, killing. And some experience gaining. We'll do something with you soon, buddy, but for now, let's get some vision. Begin combat! Alright, well, we have one ranged individual up against us. We just somehow accidentally threw our one ranged individual away. It doesn't seem like it was the best of plays. It was the best of time It was the worst of times. Alright. Here we are. We have a harpy, we have ourselves some other random stuff, and it will be glorious once we slaughter them. We shall do 32 damage to you, which means basically they have no more possible chance of doing anything to us unless she can close the gap. So it really depends on her gap closing abilities, and I think she skipped her turn, so her gap closing ability is not impressive. Not super impressive right now. Alright, I'll keep flinging it out there. It's fine. And can I land like a double here? No, but I can definitely do a pretty significantly large chunk of damage to you either way. So I'll take it. I will take it. Don't really want to fight you. Alright. It looks like the mermaids don't do a tremendous amount, but they do shoot a giant blue Hadouken water ball thing, which is kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Alright, you're dead. Ah. Bring it on, Fury/Harpy. What do you have to offer? Yourself to our sea pirate. Well, I don't think it worked very well for you, madame. We shall take it, and we leveled up. Nice. Alright, well, I believe at this point we are going to implode ourselves, or at least grab that, and then we're going to continue down the Prime Magic Dealy, and it's going to be sweet, sweet, nice style. We're going to get a little bit more vision out here, and it looks like there are some obelisks, which is pretty cool. And we are going to come down over here and tag up stuff as we move out. She seems to not really want to move, though. Doesn't look like there's any murder, death, killing to be had over there, so that's fine. We're going to end our turn. And Fertilon somehow leveled as well because of reasons. Oh, just from the things. Okay. That is totally okay, sir. After the hero attacks an enemy creature, all friendly creatures get bonus attack. Well, I suppose we can do some Prime Magic. I probably should finish off the Meta Magic thing overall, but I'm greedy. Or stupid. Or both. Greedily stupid? Is that a thing? I don't know. It could be. What is that thing? A tribal totem. Wow. Bringing back some nice, cool stuff. What is this thing? You know this is a real building now, right? It has to be, right? There's no way it's not. Ah, it's the Watchtower of the Farseer once again. Alright. So there we have it. We shall gain even more magical power. There is a very angry gorilla up there who would very, very much like me to not be alive anymore. We shall not give him the satisfaction of slaying us, though. I love the music, guys. Alright, Genevieve might be surprised to learn that I have been listening closely to her rants about her new magic system, especially her ideas about order magic. As she explains it, there are forces in the universe that manipulate magic. Until now, wizards believed that magic was influenced by the elements. But Genevieve somehow knew that magic is the force that binds the elements that binds the elements of the universe, not the other way around. So, what does influence magic? Well, for some reason, Genevieve is secret about the specifics, but she did explain that order is one of those forces that can be used to manipulate magic. What if this were true? What if there was such a force as order that could be used to make sense of the chaos of the sea and storms? Intriguing, I must admit. Oh gosh, this guy's been hanging out with Dr. Teigen. Oh man. Don't start with the intriguing, buddy. Don't start with the intriguing. I don't want to hear it. I just straight up, flat out, don't want to hear it. Alright, we come over here. What do we have over here? Trivial fight. We can totally win those. We're good at trivial fights. Yeah, Might. Get on up here and grab some random loot. Is that like a fairy ring or something? No? No, we're good. Alright, we'll end our turn once again. And a new week has dawned. I would very much like to have a town at some point, but we'll see. Week of Elementals. The amount of summoned elementals is increased by 50%. That does sound like a pretty large increasation. Alright, going to go here. We will reveal. Let's see what I can actually see. Alright, alright. Couple of spots there. It looks like there's at least a town or a fort or something over here that maybe we'll be able to lay claim to eventually. I'm not sure. I have my hopes, though. Alright, I shall battle you, and you shall die, and that is the plan. I don't see these guys being much of a challenge, but they are relatively tanky, and we do have a little bit of a lighter crew, but I still think we're going to be able to roll them. I think we'll be able to roll them quite nicely. Come on forward, my fire lizard wants to spit at you. It may be raining, but you're still going to suffer the slings and the arrows, sort of, so to speak, of many, many hatreded things. Yeah. Sea pirate? Really? Huh. Alright, well, we'll throw our heroine out here. A little bit of damage there, and that will guarantee the kill. That's right, guys. When in doubt, just rely on heroin. Don't do that. Don't ever do that. That's a terrible idea. That is bad life advice. Do not rely on heroin for anything. It is awful. Awful, awful stuff. Alright, what do we get here? Ooh, plus 10 might, plus 5 to the basic damage of friendly melee creatures. Well, that seems exciting. What do you mean it cannot be equipped? I want it. It's the Axe of Legends. And I am a very legendary... What? Why can't I equip? You coward. Do we have to give that to Furlon? Is that what's going on? He's like, hey, you know what? I need that. Yeah, you should give that to me. Because, you know, I'm super spectacular and I'm super fly and it's going to make me super cool. And you get the idea. Well, we'll go get our defensive bonus. And I guess we'll come snag up this stuff here. 1,000 gold there. 2,000 here. We shall meet back down here. Eventually. And hopefully he can equip the axe, because I really, really like the idea of that. Can you equip it, buddy? Oh, you can equip it, but our other person couldn't. I guess maybe it was a Might Affinity axe and they just forgot to, like, mention that. I don't know. That's my assumption at this point. Alright. Oh gosh, I didn't actually see what we're up against. We should be able to win this fight. Alright, let's rub them hands together. Prepare for our final battle, or one of our final battles for this episode, guys and gals, and then I am leaving you all in the lurch. Now, I got a ton of stuff to do today, guys. Apparently, like, everything is releasing this week, so it's gonna be a stressful week, but it's gonna be a fun week, either way. Now, I got Overfall a little bit late, which makes me sad, because I was one of the few people who actually covered it while it was still a tech demo while they were doing their Kickstarter. So I was hoping to get my hands on it before anyone else, or at least close to when everybody else got it, but a lot of people got it before me, so here I am now stuck doing a little bit of later coverage. It's still in early access and such, so it's not like it's the end of the world type situation, but still I know a few people had it on the day it was supposed to release. The codes were supposed to go out, and I didn't get it. I had to, like, chase down the guy and whatnot. So that kind of sucks. So I'm a little behind on that. I need to actually get some videos out of that, which makes me sad because, like I said, I worked really hard this last week to try to get ahead and to see how well I could do in, like, a, you know, more time dedicated to recording and whatnot situation. And I did well, but that still didn't set me up to be 100% fine for this next week, which is when my parents are coming. So it's a weird situation to be in, guys, and I basically have today and tomorrow where I'm 100% guaranteed to actually be able to do a little bit of something. But we still have cleaning that we're finishing. We're almost done cleaning, though, guys. Like, I don't know how you guys deal with stuff. I mean, I don't know if you guys are, like, super cleanly people, or your house is always spotless, nothing bad is ever, nothing's out of place. Anytime you walk in from outside, like, you immediately sweep the floor or something. We're not like that. That's not a thing that we do. But that doesn't mean our house is like a complete and total disaster. It needs cleaning every once in a while. So that's where we're at. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking about random stuff, guys. We're going to focus on games for the rest of my recordings today. And we're going to have some fun with them, I think. I hope. We'll see. Aw, no. You're going to kill one of my people. Not you. Technically him. Yep. I said, there's no way she doesn't take at least, you know, whatever amount of damage there. I had my hopes. Should have just let it go. It's alright. I can accept one loss, though it's silly. I don't really use those gals that much, the Djinns. I really don't use them, so even if they do die, it's not that big of a loss, honestly. Alright, and you are fallen, sir. Victory is once again ours. Alright, we're gonna grab up this stuff. 1,000 gold there, 1,000 gold over here. We tagged that already. There's another group down there that we'll have to deal with. I'm curious. Oh, that's kind of interesting. There's a cat over there. Alright, we're going to move that way, and we're going to end the turn, and that is where the episode is going to end. Hope you guys are enjoying this. I may end up this week, guys, and I do apologize, but I may end up this week not being able to do an episode every single day. If that is the case, I'll make up for it next week at some point. I'm bringing this back. I know for now I'll at least have like Monday and Tuesday, but I don't know about Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Again, you know, we'll see. I should be able to do it, but if not, I'm just letting you guys know it is possible. But I'll make it up to you guys. I'll make it up to you. There will definitely be some more Dragon's Dogma and other various things getting thrown into the mix. I'll be putting out a few more videos than I normally do this week anyway, and you guys should have a fun week. I'm going to have a fun week. You guys should have a fun week. It should be pretty chill and relaxed and just enjoyable. So, enjoy it, and I will see you guys again on my normally scheduled stuff come on the 2nd, I think, of March. So everything should be back up and running and full swing then. I'm still going to try to get stuff like Battle Brothers and whatnot going as well. So anyway, until the very next episode, folks, my name is Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.